I traveled almost 30 hours to get to China. Was it worth it? Absolutely. My flight with Philippine Airlines was maybe a 7 out of 10. They canceled my connecting flight and I had to book with China Southern Airlines, which is honestly throwing off a lot of things for my next flight, but we'll get to that in another video. At this point, we were arriving into Manila, Philippines, and I had about a 6-hour layover. I had to go through customs, take my things out because they switched my airline from Philippine Airlines to China Southern Airlines. I sat down for about 2 hours, then stood in this line for another hour and 30 minutes just to find out that I was at the wrong terminal. I had to leave the airport, get a taxi, go to the next terminal, and then finally get on the plane, y'all. As y'all can see, I was rushing down that bridge to get to this flight. I was very happy to be leaving Ninoy Aquino Airport. I heard a lot of bad things about this airport, but I will take full accountability for my experience. It wasn't as bad as what I expected it to be based off the reviews. And then as you see here, we're taking our descent down into Guangzhou. The buildings really tripped me out. The fact that it was so many of the same building over and over and over, just directly next to each other. I don't see that too often in America. So honestly, I just kept recording. And this part, we're actually in Guangzhou, getting lower and lower until we land. And then I wanted to show like a little bit of the actual airport because I find that airports in China are so cool, so modern. And even here in Guangzhou, there's like an area where you can take a nap and wait for your next flight. I find this to be very convenient. I really think that China is all about convenience. It's one of the most used words here when I'm talking to my Chinese friends. They're either like, it's convenient or it's inconvenient. So I think convenience is a big thing here in China. Once I got out of the airport, I had to call a DD because I couldn't find a shuttle. I don't know if there is no shuttle, but I could have gotten on the high-speed train. But the problem with that was that my phone was dying and I did not know how to use the portable chargers yet. But I was really excited to be driving closer to these tall buildings that I saw on the way down. We passed by a lot of different things, like a bunch of barges in the middle of the water, and then these cool buildings that light up at night, y'all. China has a lot of lights everywhere. I've been in Shenzhen for most of my stay. This is the building that I stayed in. I was supposed to be traveling a lot more, but my body would not let me. I have been tired on many days, but my travels here have been phenomenal. This is the apartment that I stayed in. It's very modern, comfortable. It was so clean. The customer service here was amazing. They've been on time with everything. The first time they came in was like midnight. The second time they came in was like 2 a.m. And they always come in immediately, no matter what time it is. They always respond immediately, no matter what time it is. I personally love that. I've been in China now for 30 days, so I have a lot more videos to come. Like, comment, and follow to stay in the loop.